Images across the region this weekend where some areas picked up as much as about 3 inches of rain. We are starting to clear things out across downtown Eugene right now, but the cloud cover is still going to be coming in droves tomorrow afternoon and into the rest of the week. We don't want to call it cloudy skies, but definitely a few peaks of sunshine here and there. Man, gorgeous view right now up toward Hoodoo Ski Area. In fact, you can actually see Three Finger Jack off in the distance. We have managed to get a little bit of clearing back there, starting to get some alpine glow. That's that little orange right there as the sun starts to set off toward the west. But this snow right here was almost non-existent early last week, and we are expecting more of that to come toward around Saturday and Sunday. But man, take a look at some of these rain totals that we've seen over this weekend. Elkton almost 3 inches of rain, Coos Bay around 2 inches, areas of Roseburg close to that, as well as Eugene. And the thing is, yes, that is some very good numbers, but we got a lot of catching up to do. Take a look at Florence. We're approaching almost 10 inches of rain, below average for the water here. And that just goes to show just how dry this season has been so far. I mean, we still have about 4 months to go until we enter that dry season in July. So hopefully we can get some heavier storms in the next couple of months. Scattered showers still continue up toward the Portland area, the Puget Sound as well. And you see some cloud cover down to the south. That is a weak little area of low pressure that's going to be driving down into California for tomorrow. We're just going to get some of the high level clouds from that as high pressure tries to inch into the northwest, but it is going to dry things out. Quotation marks on the drying things out, because we could see a few showers both tomorrow and into Wednesday, but that trend is going to keep on going into Thursday until our next batch of rain. Very similar to last weekend. Looks like it's going to come into Friday, Saturday, Sunday looks fairly wet, and that's also going to be dropping the snow level. So I know Valentine's Day is this weekend. Maybe make those reservations inside. Looks like it's going to be pretty damp heading into Saturday night. All right, temperature wise, 45 degrees. If you plan on taking the dog for a walk, maybe getting that workout in around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. High level clouds continue to drift in, but still no weather impacts whatsoever. Even tomorrow morning, about 35 degrees. So a little bit chilly as you head out the door, but not unbearably cold like we would typically see for this time of year. Tuesday afternoon, back up to about 44 degrees at lunchtime, and highs back to around 52 in Eugene. So we're not expecting any rain all the way through Thursday, maybe a few light showers, but this is going to be marching in for this weekend. Starts on Friday, lasts through Monday, and if you look at this, very similar to what we had last weekend. And also that means the snow's coming back as cold air arrives down to about 5,000 feet on Saturday. So very similar amounts next weekend. The week, though, still looks mostly dry. Here you go for the Central Coast. Sunny skies maybe heading into Wednesday as temperatures climb back into the mid-50s, but you can see the wet weather starting to move back in towards Saturday and Sunday. Highs eventually back into the 40s on Monday. Up into the Cascades, watch the snow levels drop by Friday, 5,000 feet down to as low as about 4,000 feet heading into next week. Some very cold air moving up into the mountains. For the Roseburg area, sitting at 53 on Tuesday. Cold temperatures in the morning by next Monday, and that also means we might have a little bit of issues across the Willamette Valley. Still tracking the possibility of maybe a little bit of sleet on Monday morning. A lot of details to kind of tune out before we head to next weekend.